Once upon a time, a group of frogs were traveling through the woods. While on their way, two of them mistakenly fell into a deep pit. When the other frogs crowded around the pit and saw how deep it was, they told the two frogs that there was no hope left for them and that it wasn't possible for them to come out of the pit. However, the two frogs decided to ignore what the others were saying, and they proceeded to try and jump out of the pit. Despite their efforts, the group of frogs at the top of the pit were still saying that they should just give up, that they would never make it out. Eventually, one of the frogs took heed to what the others were saying and he gave up, falling down to his death. The other frog continued to jump as hard as he could. Again, the crowd of frogs yelled at him to stop the pain and just die. He jumped even harder and finally made it out. When he got out, the other frogs realized that he was deaf, while the frog was happy and smiling at them, thinking that they were encouraging him the entire time. Here's the moral of the story. Sometimes you might find yourself in certain situations that may seem difficult and impossible for you to scale through, and there will always be people who will be there to discourage you and advise you to give up. Maybe you want to start up that business that you have always dreamt of starting, and the idea might be so big that it might seem impossible in the eyes of others, but you don't have to let your vision interfere with yours. Just because other people began and failed doing the same business doesn't mean that you're going to fail as well. You just have to learn from their mistakes and carry on. No matter how much people try to discourage you, don't give in to their words, because we are not all the same. You were bred differently and with a different mindset. And that mindset is one that takes on challenges, the one that never gives up, even when it seems as if your efforts are not yielding results. The foundation that is required to build a skyscraper is not the same as the one that is required to build a bungalow. When it seems as if others are getting more results than you, or others are making more progress than you, and they are boasting about their success to you, understand that a bungalow can house only a few people, but a skyscraper can house thousands of people. So, keep working at your own pace and don't be intimidated by others getting quick results. Don't abandon your vision and goals to follow someone else's vision because you want quick results. Life gives us challenges according to our abilities and capabilities. When the Wright brothers came up with the idea of making an aeroplane, a lot of people talked down their idea and said that it was impossible for them to make something that would enable people to fly. Some people told them that if humans were meant to fly, then we could have been born with wings, while others mocked them. But nevertheless, they didn't let the opinions of others to stop them from making their dream of inventing an aeroplane to become a reality. With much persistence and hard work, they finally achieved their goal and silenced the mouths of naysayers. To this day, the whole world celebrates their contribution to humanity and how airplanes have benefited immensely to the transportation of people, which have resulted in the growth of the economic, social, and financial aspects of all members of the society. If they had let people's opinion to discourage them, the world wouldn't be celebrating them today. So, whatever it is that you want to accomplish, keep striving and staying committed to your goals. And when the time comes, those that try to discourage you will thank you for not giving up, because not only did you achieve your dreams, but what you achieved also impacted their lives.